You have been warned. The following episode takes place after Swift Girls got ineligible to win a prize from last year's New Year's Eve.
Guys, I have nothing to say. Well, look at this new bed I got. And we renovated this place. I moved to I just got rid of a broken bed. That makes so much. So this has to be the work in around here. So this has to work on it, but we have to work on it. But I cannot believe it. The Swift Girls got ineligible to win a prize from last year. That's not working. But and I tell you, Swift Girls is not coming back on this year's New Year's Eve. What is happening? Chris is right, and my family's right. I'm feeling destined. I'm destined to bring it back. I guess not. Well, to tell you, can you tell me about what has actually happened from our last year's event? These viewers are dropping. Well, so anyway. So we moved the TV because I moved the TV in any other place. Huh? Alright. This is it. Oh my god. Well, so here's the updated intro. So that's the prologue of this episode. So and now without any further ado, let's do something a bit more Broadway style intro for 24 Hours into a New Year at the Royal Ball right now.
One more day until the new year. Only one day to go before the clocks reset to zero and the bells start to toll. We'll be spending the night at the Royal Ball, counting down from 10 to 1. So let's live it up and celebrate, because the year has just begun. I'm getting ready for the new year by dressing in my best. It's a tradition that we've always had, just like those on the past. We'll be spending the night at the Royal Ball, counting down from 10 to 1. So let's live it up and celebrate, because the year has just begun. I'm getting ready for the new year by dressing in my best. It's a tradition that we've always had, just like those of the past. We'll be spending the night at the Royal Ball, counting down from 10 to 1. So let's live it up and celebrate, because the year has just begun. We'll be dancing with joy under chandeliers of gold in our kingdom's palace, the best one of them all. We'll be spending the night at the Royal Ball, counting down from 10 to 1. So let's live it up and celebrate, because the year has just begun.
And now, Chapter 3, Investigation.
Here is the host of Jeopardy, Alex Trebek.
Oh, I miss Alex Trebek. I just love this man.
Thank you, Bucky.
I remember this episode.
Thank you, Gilbert, ladies and gentlemen, for this
I
warm
missed him.
welcome to Badgerland. Happy to be here for our college championship. Thank you very much. On Jeopardy, the past is always prologue. We've seen some great championships in the past, and that leads us to believe that these next 2 weeks will be equally as good and as exciting.
Oh, I almost forgot to tell you to do the intro. Hello, everybody. I'm John Good, and welcome to our updated intro. Thanks for making an updated intro for this. This is good. So this is the 24 hours into New Year at the Royal Ball. That's that. So right now we have to took a lot of investigation around here. I just remembered we have a lot of overloaded of sound effects from the audience from a decade ago, like maybe even a decade, nearly 2 decades ago. Nearly, but so we tried so hard about we're gonna do something a little bit more surprising around here. So as you may don't know why, because Swift Girls has won a prize, a trip to Dancing with the Characters at Disneyland. Let's take a look. And so right now, this is the 5th and final roll of throughout this entire game. So throughout this entire game, so you're in the quintuple. So the Good Intern boys, you have double, you have a double the amount. So double the amount of the amount of dice you rolled. So let's roll first. Is 6, 7, 8, which is 8. So right now, this is so you have 44. Swift Girls, you're gonna have a fifth. You have a multiplier by 5. You have multiplier by 5. So this is the moment of truth. This is gonna be bad. I can't do it. I can't do it. Swift Girls, good luck. You rolled 6, 7, 8, 9. You have 9, and you multiply by 5 is. Oh wow! This is it. So right now, So are you excited? We're counting down to the new year, but it's not. Where this year is going to have a twist. So this time so you chose the option for the 5th option. So right now the 5th option has been removed. So right now so we're entering the second rule right now. So that you have double the amount. So right now you still have double. So, oh man. And Good Intern boys, it's your up. So you rolled 9, so that's 16, and you have 26. So, I'm sorry, I lost count. And Good Intern and the Swift Girls, the worst. So right now, this is no options, but right now, this is the final time right now, so this is the final roll, but not really. This is the last roll, so this is it. Yeah! Yeah, I just actually remembered this stupid junk. Swift Girls has won, and in a few months and a few hours later, I told the good attorneys, Swift Girls is going to jail. They're not coming back around here. So without any further ado, let's eat dinner. We're done. Pretty good. Okay. Pretty delicious chicken. And yeah, I remember. You know, Swift Girls is gone because I should have deleted it, and because in the first place I just re-edited Incident a Warning Sign because yeah, it's time for going to do something refresh around here. This has to be the reunion year. Has to be the 10th anniversary of JGN season. That's it, and it has to work. So so right now we have to continue to eat. So without any further complaints, so we need to make a potion. Let's find a potion. Let's do some research on the potions in the next episode. Oh boy. So it's been a very crazy year of the 24 hours into a New Year's season. Well, it has to, I don't know. Who might come back, and we'll do apology season. No, I can't do this because there's no apologies on my YouTube channel. But this has to be. I don't know. It's going to be the remake of a season 2 of a 24 Hours into a New Year. I don't know. It's going to be a remake of a New Year's Eve 2025. So I don't know. We're going to have details of the new year thing. what? I tried because we tried so hard about we're gonna make instead of last year. There's no guest around here. Wow. Look on the bright side. This is the more interactive ball is with more colors. The new ball's coming. It says in this, so you know that the seventh ball will be coming up in this year's New Year's Eve. Let's read. Okay. On December 27th, 2024, it was announced that the sixth ball will be retired after the 2024 or 2025 event, and will be succeeded with a new and seventh ball beginning in 2025 through 2026 as part of a renovation of a one-time square. Jamestown President Michael Phillips stated, and the new ball would have a completely different design and will be dynamic and more digitally interactive. The sixth ball will be relocated and exhibit at the new one Times Square Museum. Earlier balls, including the third ball, will be moved to a Jamestown Group headquarters. Will be also placed by the display on the exhibit. In July 2025, as part of a marketing campaign of a Netflix for the film of Happy Gilmore 2, and a giant Callaway golf ball will be installed by the ball's pole. We have to wait for the JGN's new interactive thing. So I have some exciting news, everybody at home. I will return to doing a Times Square live feed for this year's JGN's New Year's Eve 2026 will take place in Times Square this time, and also Disneyland in California and JGN Studios in Maryland for the third straight year. And I'm just a quick reminder, everybody at home, we might work on some of a cartoon world version of Toon Square USA. It would be like a cartoon version of Times Square 2026, like a Toon Square USA. It would be like a parody of Times Square 2026, whatever. And let's hope we might work on this. Yeah, it's nighttime. Well, it's perfect way to start. It's time to go to bed. It's time to go to bed. Right, Melanie? She's going to bed. If you excuse me. Let's end this episode with a big bang. So it's time to take off the glasses. And we'll see you in the next episode. Let's go to sleep with a new bed.